The Chicago Bulls received some positive news amidst a growing list of injuries that have severely hampered their 2025-26 season, with signs that key players may finally return to the court in upcoming games. After a promising start to the season, followed by a long losing streak, the team has struggled to find consistency not only on the scoreboard, but also in its rotation, with several impact players sidelined due to injuries and the team suffering defensively. If you enjoy complete and up-to-date content about the NBA and the Bulls, leave a like and subscribe to the channel now so you don't miss any updates. The coach Billy Donovan revealed that Isaac Okoro, Tre Jones, and Jalen Smith trained normally with the group in the last shoot-around. This hasn't happened in a while due to their respective injuries, raising hopes that they may be fit for the team's next game. Okoro, who started the season as a starter after being acquired in the trade that sent Lonzo Ball out of the franchise, had played 15 consecutive games before suffering a back injury that sidelined him for the last 8 games. His absence is especially felt on the defensive side of the court, where the Bulls have struggled to contain opponents' offense and have displayed one of the worst defensive efficiency numbers in the NBA in recent weeks. The potential return of Okoro is seen by many analysts as a factor that could truly make a difference for a team that has allowed a high average of points per game while he was out. With a physical game that can help strengthen the defense and disrupt opposing attacks, his return to the rotation could be the necessary element to balance a roster that, without him, has struggled to protect the rim and pressure opponents' outside shots. These defensive problems have been one of the biggest criticisms of the Chicago Bulls this season, as without Okoro on the court, the team has seen its defense weaken and its ability to control games become increasingly unstable. Besides Okoro, Jalen Smith is coming off a thigh injury that kept him out for 5 games. However, he also participated in the full practice, which shows that his recovery is progressing and that he can contribute offensively and in defensive transition as soon as he is available. Smith has been an important piece off the bench, posting consistent scoring numbers and an efficient long-range shot, which is a valuable asset for any team looking for rhythm and depth in its roster. His return may alleviate some of the minutes burden on players who have been stressed by the recent losing streak. Another name that has been crucial in this phase is Tre Jones, who missed the last few games due to an ankle sprain, has now also trained with the group and could return to the lineup soon. Jones's importance goes beyond statistical numbers, as his ability to manage the game as a point guard and minimize offensive errors makes him a pillar in the style of play that Coach Donovan has been trying to implement, especially in an attempt to stabilize a team that has recorded many losses due to turnovers and hasty decisions at crucial moments in games. However, not all the news was 100% positive in the latest bulletin. Ayo Dosunmu and Kevin Huerter were kept out of training. Dosunmu is still dealing with a toe injury, and Huerter is recovering from an adductor muscle strain. While neither is expected to miss a significant number of games, their prolonged absences continue to weigh on the team's depth, forcing players like Kobe White and Josh Giddey to take on a heavier workload on the court. This has direct consequences for fatigue and the overall performance of the team, which needs all its pieces available to compete in an Eastern Conference full of strong and consistent opponents. With a grueling schedule and a season marked by highs and lows, the return of Okoro, Jones, and Smith could be a breath of fresh air for the Chicago team, bringing not only more options for the coach, but also a potential improvement in team chemistry and the ability to overcome physical deficits that rivals have been exploiting. The possibility of having a more complete starting 5 could mean changes in defensive strategies and in how the Bulls execute their offenses, especially in games that demand emotional control and physical stamina from the roster. The collective impact of these players' recovery will be seen in upcoming games, with fans eager to see if the return of key players will truly reverse the losing streak and give the Bulls' season a new boost. Just as in recent years when the team alternated between hope and frustration, each player's return could signify a change in momentum, or at least a tactical improvement that facilitates a more consistent comeback in the NBA standings. If you want to follow all the details about the recovery of Isaac Okoro, Tre Jones, Jalen Smith, and the status of Dosunmu and Huerta, and understand how this impacts the Bulls' chances, leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any important NBA updates.